तद्भक्ताय वञ्चाकल्पश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। सर्वमंगल गुरुपाद ब्रह्म नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत शिलामंद श्री महाराज एवं नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत शिलानंद श्री महाराज के अवसर गौरव में अनंत बड़ी साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज एवं समस्त गुरुवर्ग वैष्णव वृंद श्रीनशिला मातृवृंद हरि कथा पिपासु सत्यवृंद सभी के चरण कमलों में मेरा यथार्थ प्रणाम स्वीकार हो। हम लोग कई दिन जाओ आप लोग
We have been discussing chapter 10 of Trevis, 23rd chapter, 10th Canto, 23rd chapter. We've been discussing about Brahminis, the Brahman's wives. Like Prabhuji just spoke for 20 minutes about it, just what I spoke in the I have been speaking on that for the past few days on this same chapter, that the Prabhuji spoke and he summarized everything in 20 minutes. But I have been speaking about that same chapter for 7 days, but he summarized the whole katha in 20 minutes. Very nice. So, Sukadev Goswami is saying to Pariksit Maharaj that how Krishna, how he lifted the Giriraj, Govardhan, and all the hankar and the ego that Lord Indra had destroyed that. Also how he forgave Indra's aparadh. So Sukadev Goswami is speaking these kathas to Pariksit. So he was reciting the Krishna Leela Katha. Sukadev Goswami's heart was absorbed in the Vraj Leela. So when the Rashik Vaishnava speaks, maybe they start off from somewhere else, but at the end they always go into the Rasik Leela, Braj Katha. If their heart will be not satisfied until they speak the Braj Leela Katha. So, like our Raghunath Das Goswami in Manasiksha, in every slok he said, hey mind, you want to reside in the Vraj, then you follow the rules and regulation. Then stay in Vrindavan and do serve Yugala Radha Krishna in the Yugal couple. Actually, Praja is our Hridaya Swarup. Tameva. You are my Jivan, you are my life. I am Saranagati, I am surrendered to you. Vrindavan is my heart. Vrinda is my life. Vrindavan is my Hriday Swarup, is my heart, the Swarup of my heart. Vrindavan is my life. I don't want to hear any katha other than Vrindavan katha. There is no madhuryam. Vrindavan is such a place. There is a madhurya prakash, in Vrindavan. All the acharyas there are in our Gaudiya Vaishnav, they were always discussing about Vrindavan katha. That if I reside in Vrindavan, our Acharya Pada saying, wherever Radha, Adipati means stimuli, Adhikar, okay, where the qualification, like for example, the Raja is qualified to be Raja, and his desires, and he's taken that responsibility of looking after the citizens. So who is the queen of Vrindavan is Radharani. Where was Srimati Radhika, how she's with her Sakhis in this Vrindavan, and she's doing Leela with Krishna and the Sakhis here. This Vrindavan's katha, if you will not have any ruchi other than it's rasa bhumi, rasa place. Where the place, every grain in the of the earth is a Vrindavan, is a sorry, it's like a water. If you put cotton in the water, how the water gets absorbed in the cotton is completely absorbed in the water. So like that, every dhool, every little atom in Vrindavan is absorbed with Krishna Katha. From the dust to the air of Vrindavan, and to the kan, every atom, there is a prem, Krishna prem, there is prem. That's why our Raghunath Das Goswami in Sanyam Dasikam, I don't want to go anywhere other than to live Vrindavan. I don't want to go any other place other than Vrindavan. I will not even take anything. I will not even consume anything other than in Vrindavan. The rui, the cotton that is prepared in Vrindavan, that only I will wear. Just like the Gandhijis said that I will not wear anything that has been manufactured other than in India. I will only wear clothes that are manufactured in India or made in India. So if you look at his history, if you have read his history, what is rui? Kapas, cotton. They were farming, they had cotton farms. So this cotton was actually farmed in India, but where was this cotton going? Cotton used to go to England, and then in England they used to make thread out of the cotton, and they had textile industries there. They would make the cloth there and then return and then send the cloth back to India. But then what did Gandhiji do? Gandhiji said, we are growing the cotton here, then we will make the thread, we will make the cloth. That's why it's called khadi. Khadi is made from original cotton by hand. What I'm saying, Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, what whatever is done in Braj, whatever is prepared in Braj, like even kapda, even cloth, even rice, rice that's grown in Vrindavan, wheat that's grown in Vrindavan, that only I will consume. Braj is such a place where everything is by itself appears. Because of the Krishna Leela, the Aishwarya is hidden here. If you look at about the Vrindavan, externally it just looks so ordinary. But Ishwar is there. Ishwar is there. Ishwar is there, but it's hidden. It looks very ordinary. But that's not true. In Brahma Samhita, in this Braj, Dhul, what is this Dhul? Dhul of Vrindavan is Chintamani. It's also Chintamani. It gives, if you go Amritam, one way Amritam means the trees are nectar. Sorry, the water is nectar. Everything this, even the Vrajvasis, whatever they speak, it's like a song, like they are singing the song with so much melodious, like it's very melodiously they are singing. Even the Sakshat Saraswati Devi with her, yes, she also appears here with her veena, musical instruments. Even the Natkan, dancer, the Vrajvasis, when in this Vraj, when they are walking in Vrindavan, they are walking from one place to another place. It looks like as if they are dancing. They are like dancing, like the dancer. The dancer, how he dances with every part of his body with a tune. That's how when they are walking, it's like as if they are dancing. Everything Aishwarya is there. It is here in Vrindavan. Everything Aishwarya, but it's hidden. But if you look at externally, it looks ordinary. Even the Vrajvasis who live in Vrindavan, from ants to all the insects, from the birds to animals to trees, they are men, women. They are all absorbed in Krishna Prem. Their body is not ordinary. They are spiritual bodies. But externally they look like ordinary human beings. But that's not true. But that's not. Everything in Vrindavan is spiritual, is transcendental. Sukadeva Goswami, his heart is absorbed in Vrindavan, Braj. Srila Sukadeva Goswami said to Pariksit Maharaj, he spoke to them. He said how Brajvasis are so simple. They are Krishna's parikar. Radha, Lalita, Vishaka, Gopi, Sakhas. Who are they? They are Krishna's Sakshat. Swarup Shakti is like Prakash, manifestation of Krishna. His bhav, from his bhav, they are manifested. And they have all the rasas that is in Krishna, those rasas that manifest in these parikars of Vrindavan. There is a difference between the dhuli in Braj. The ordinary people cannot understand. Like you go to a place, to another place outside Vrindavan, also they are also doing agriculture, they are also doing farming, there is also sand, there is also the dust, But what's the difference? But the difference between whatever is in Vrindavan is Chinmay. Chinmay means it's spiritual. What do you need to understand that? What do you need? You need a dipta, means you need a spiritual eyes. You need spiritual eyes, spiritual vision. If you have spiritual eyes, then you can see Vrindavan. What is Braj? That's why here Sukadev Goswami Party is saying. That's why Sukadev Goswami was always absorbed in Vrindavan Katha. When Indra, that 7 days, Krishna lifted the Giriraj Govardhan. Then what happened? Indra. Then at the end, Indra also gave up. Then he realized that Krishna is not an ordinary person. He is, but he looks like an ordinary human boy, young boy, but he's got Shakti. For 7 days and 7 nights, he lifted Giriraj Govardhan with his left hand, with his small, tiny, that little finger. It's not ordinary. It's not ordinary. It's human beings cannot do that. The Indra, what did he do? He wanted to drown the Vrindavan. That he sent these clouds with Sambat Badal. What did Indra do? That clouds. He called all these clouds and go to Vrindavan and drown the Vrindavan in water. It's now very fast. Like there is no bamboo, then there is no flute. But then what did Krishna do? But even Mahadev, he also put the Trisul. Chakleshwar Mahadev. Chakleshwar Mahadev. Agastha Rishi. He drank all the water. And then Giriraj Govardhan was at the four corners, all four sides. There was not, it was covered with water, but still not one drop of water fell on the Vrajvasis. Krishna was lifting the Giriraj, but the baris, the rain was flowing, right? It was raining, heavy rain, but not even one drop of water fell in Vrindavan. In the Vishnu Puran, all the Puranas, even in Ishva, I don't know which Puran. Krishna lifted the Giriraj Govardhan 7 days and 7 nights. But it rained heavy in Vrindavan, but not a single drop fell in not a single drop of water fell in Vrindavan. But what did the Vrindavan do? The Indra did. Tod diya. So we're saying, when we go to Govardhan and we see like small pieces of rock of Vrindavan like broken, So some people say it's Indra with his thunderbolt broke the Govardhan into breath. But that's not true. That's not true. The truth is that, I missed that. I think. So that's why. Yes, I got it now. So when it was in Krishna Prem, the Prem, that Giriraj is so much Krishna Prem that like when when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to be in Mahabhav, the hair. So like he said earlier this morning in Katha, that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in ecstasy, what used to happen, when he was in Radha Bhav, the hair used to stand up like a thread. So that's also called Prem. So similarly, when Giriraj Govardhan was so much absorbed in Krishna Prem, then he was so absorbed in Krishna Prem that was the vikar. This is vikar, means like that he had tears in his eyes. So these the rocks of the Giriraj were like broken, like you know what I mean. So externally it looks like a mountain. But who is Giriraj? Giriraj is Sakshat Prem. He is a Prem Prakash. Prem, Krishna Prem Prakash. Right. When they were hearing the Katha of Govardhan, then this Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev was so much absorbed in this Vraj Katha, the Vrajvasi's Katha. Indra gave suffering to the Vrajvasis. So what happened in his heart? One, he got anger. And also in 10th Canto, Satyavis 27th chapter is from 28. Sukadeva Goswami Pad, his heart melted, that all this, the katha, how he can speak about this Madhur katha. When you listen, when you hear these kathas, then you get भूल जाते हैं. When we hear negative katha, what happened to the positive? We forget positive Buddha. Sometimes we keep on saying, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then we get so absorbed in the negative part that we forget the positive part of the katha. So here, Sukadeva Goswami Pad he's speaking about Vraj Katha. Just like Vrajvasis, how they had sneha and mamta for Krishna. They didn't want to leave Vrindavan. They didn't want to go anywhere else. In 28th chapter, they were speaking Krishna's Sundar Leela, beautiful Leela, where Vrajvasis, Vrajvasis, they think of themselves as just ordinary human beings. That is their dinata, that's their humility. They are humble. A person is humble. They don't want to hear so much praise about themselves. So similarly, the speciality of the Vrajvasis is that we are ordinary human beings. That is the speciality of the Vrajvasis. So, for example, some very high class person will not praise about himself. So similarly, the Vrajvasis will not praise themselves. They just thought of themselves as simple human beings. This katha, hey, so he said, hey Vrajvasis, you are not ordinary people. Like Krishna, when he was doing farming, he was plowing the land. Then he would put the seeds of rice or wheat. And when this rice or wheat grew with them also, we saw some weeds. The weeds also grew. But what would the farmer do? The farmer would remove the weeds. but keep the rice plant and the wheat plant. The grass, the weeds, they look similar, right? If you look at them, they look all nice. But then the plant of the wheat plant and the weeds, the ordinary grass looks the same. But the wheat, so the wheat plant or the grass plant will not look at the grass and say, "Oh, you are different." They will just think, "Okay, you are all the same as us." But when the wheat plant grows, then the wheat comes out. Wheat grows. Then you have wheats. But where is the grass? It looks similar. It looks similar like a wheat. But when it grows, there is nothing in there. But then nothing happens. You don't have any wheat in the grass. But cover karte the. So when this grass that grows tall, what happens? It's just useless. Like it doesn't give you any grain, but it just covers up the wheat flour. So like that, the Brajvasis, even their body is transcendental, but it's covered. They don't show it out. But when who is doing bhajan, they will realize. Not everybody can realize that. One who is doing farming, a farmer will know what is the wheat plant and which is the ordinary grass. So similarly, then one person who is doing bhajan, that person will be able to recognize who is Brajvasi and who is ordinary. Everybody is living in Brajvasi. Even the dogs are staying there. Even the pigs are staying there. Even the Muslims who kill cows, they are also staying there. Also Brajvasis are staying there. Also Chor, even sadhus are staying, even the Chor, the thieves are staying there. So how will you recognize who is Brajvasi? Who will know who is a Muslim, who is a... Externally they all look similar. But Buddhiman, but the person who is intelligent, he will understand, or this person is Brajvasin, or this person is Muslim, he is killing the cow. When the Westerners come here, they say, "Oh, everybody is Brajvasi." They say, "Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol." When they say Hari bol, Hari bol, then what happened? The thieves just break, they steal from their pocket. So when the Westerners come here, they think everybody is Brajvasi. So when they say Haribol, Haribol, and then Haribol with Haribol, by saying Haribol, they steal from the pockets. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is Vishwanath. Sukadev Goswami Pad, after Indra Leela, then he is speaking about Brajvasis, he's praising Brajvasis, but the Brajvasis themselves never praise. They never praise themselves. They will not praise themselves.
उसी कथा को वर्णन होते 28 अध्याय में 28वां अध्याय में श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद
28 Sukadev Goswami Pad is
एक सुंदर लीलाओं को वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं
spoke a very beautiful lila
एकादशं निराहारं संहश्च जनार्दनम् स्नातु नन्दस्तु कालिन्दं द्वादशं जलामविसि
Sukadev Goswami Pad is saying, Hey Maharaj, hey Parikshit Maharaj, One day,
नंद महाराज
Nanda Maharaj,
एकादशी के निर्जला
it was the Ekadasi and he was doing Nirjala
और
Ekadasi.
करके उस दिन साक्षात भगवान
That day,
जनार्दन के लिए पूजा की
he did Bhagwan's Janardhan Bhagwan's. It's like Vishnu Puja he did.
एकदम ही जनार्दन
Vishnu's other name is also Janardhan.
जनार्दन
Also Krishna's name is Janardhan.
उसमें लिखा है जनार्दनम
जनार्दनम।
जनार्दनम स्नासु नंद पितु कालिंदादर्शन जलमास और इसके पश्चात एकादशी उपवास करके
That Ekadasi Upwas,
भगवान जनार्दन की पूजा
they were doing Janardhan's Puja, and the second day,
काल में
early morning,
ब्रह्म मूर्ति की प्रार्थना
before Brahma
उन्होंने क्या
Murti,
की यमुना जल में
they were he,
स्नान आदि
and he did Snan, he had a bath in Yamuna.
यहाँ पर भी वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं यहाँ एकादशी कर एकादशी के दिन पारण करना चाहिए
After performing Ekadasi, then it's Dwadasi, then also you should like do on Dwadasi, you have a Snan in Yamuna and do Gayatri Mantra and also do Archan of Vishnu
और वो ब्राह्मण आदि की दान दक्षिणा
and do and donate to Brahmins.
भगवान श्री हरि की जो है उच्छिष्ट
Uchista, you should Uchista, you should take honor Bhagwan's Prasadam.
एक समय के अनुसार
And that is also at that time, that has to be a particular time.
और ढंग से होनी चाहिए
That should be on Dwadasi.
पूरा तो चले गए तो
Ekadasi is past.
एकादशी का हम जो
The second, the following day is Dwadasi.
आगे ना चले जाए इसलिए छात्र की विधान ये
Actually, as per Shastra is saying,
ये कालार्थम द्वादशी दृष्टवा अर्थात पारण के दिन में
in this Paran, this
अर्धकला रहने पर निशिकाल में कोई प्रातःकृत अथवा मध्याह्नकृत समाधान करना चाहिए ये शास्त्र में विधान है
in Shastra is Vidhan,
किस समय तक
from what time to what time
पारण करें
we should do Paran. There is a
एकादशी का काल हो गया
Ekadasi was yesterday. The following day is Dwadasi. So Dwadasi,
जब तक रहता है उसके अंदर में
you have to,
मुझे क्या करना चाहिए
you should,
समस्त कार्य आदि माने स्नान आदि
so you have to do Snan,
दक्षिणा आदि
Dakshina,
आदि करके
donation,
वो ब्राह्मण आदि को
the Brahmin, and the puja of Vishnu.
समय के अनुसार हमें
And then after
क्या
that,
करनी चाहिए
what do you have to do? Paran.
माने जो मैंने उपवास किया था
Paran todna chahiye. The upas, the fasting we did the day before, we have to break that fast.
यदि निर्जला रहे
So if you were Nirjala,
के जो है पूजा करके
then you have to break the fast by Chanamrita.
और यदि फलाहार करके रहे
If you have taken fruit,
तब उसमें पूजा आदि करके भगवान
then the
श्री हरि
following
को
day
निवेदन
you
करके
need to
भगवान
take,
श्री हरि के प्रसाद
so you have to break the fast by honoring Prasadam.
ये सब है। अच्छा
Thakurji's Prasad. Thakurji's offered Prasad.
नंद महाराज ने क्या की
Nanda Maharaj,
इसी विधान के अनुसार
Nanda Maharaj,
स्नान आदि करने के लिए
he followed that.
स्नान था
He had Snan,
समय था
Ashwari, means
अर्थात शास्त्र में विधान है
in the Veda, if you have Snan, what time should you have bath? Before Brahma.
होने के पहले 1 घंटा 36 मिनट
1 hour 35 minutes before the sunrise. So that's called Brahma Murti.
में कहा जाता है सूर्य उदय होने के 1
Before 1 hour 36 minutes, sorry, not 35, 36 minutes, 1 hour 36 minutes before the sunrise.
तो ब्रह्म मुहूर्त कब से कब तक माना जाएगा रामानंद बताओ
1 घंटे 36 मिनट बदला रहे ना
मैंने क्या बोला सुनिए
1 hour 36 minutes.
6 बजे हो
छः।
कब से कब तक ब्रह्म मुहूर्त माना जाएगा
5 o'clock.
4:30
4:30. So Maharaj is saying, like, if the sun rises at 6 o'clock in the morning, then what is a Brahma Muhurta? That would be 1 hour 36 minutes before 6 o'clock. So that would be about 4:30.
बादल में ढके रहते हैं
So Akash, so what? You know, like if sometimes if the sun is, the clouds have covered the sun, then there'll be no sunrise, right? The sun is there, but it's covered with the clouds. So what if the badal is covered with if the sunlight is covered with the clouds? That's why you have to follow the Panjika.
पंजिका में जो लिखा हुआ है वही
Whatever's written in the Panjika, you have to follow that.
ज़्यादा पंडित तो दिखा तो सब बोल हो जाएगा, है ना भाई? जो हमारे पूर्व आचार्यों ने
Whatever our Purva Acharyas and all our Vaishnavas, whatever instructions they've given, that's what we should follow. That's what we should follow. But if you start doing your own Panchitra, like your own timing and astrology or Ekadasi,
और एक कौवा,
there is Kua. One is Kua. Rajsan, that's the name of the bird. He's flying in the ocean. Then also the Koa is crow. Crow said, "Oh, you can fly, so I will also fly. I can also fly." So then there was so much waves. The waves. So it's like you cannot compare. What is the purport? Purport is like you don't use your own intelligence and start doing what you think is right. No, you have to follow what our acharyas have given us instruction. You have to follow the instructions they have given us. Mahajana. Our Mahajanas have written, our Mahajans have given us a simple way. These Pandits, all these scholars, great personalities, Bhakti Pragyananda, Keshav Goswami Pad, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Vaman Goswami Maharaj, they have given us all these instructions. So why should we use our own intelligence? But what you have to follow is whatever our Guru Acharyas have said. What did the Nand Maharaj do? That day, he got up here to bath, so he got up early. So actually the time was before Brahma Murti, and he had snan. Oh, I don't know. If you have a bath at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night, that is called Astvit Snan. Astvit. Snan. They got up. And what did Nand Baba do? He did bath. He went to Yamuna and had snan before Brahma Murti. In this Ashur Kal, that's Ashur Kal. The devatas were roaming around in that Ashur Kal means before Brahma Murti, somebody is bathing in Yamuna. The Varun, the Nokar of Varun. So what is this Varun Dev? He took Nanda Baba. So Brahmurta passed and the Surya also rose. It's a daytime now. And Nanda Baba has not returned back. So it's the Varun Dev who kidnapped Nanda Baba when he was having snan at before Brahma Murti. Here the Tikar says, it's like if you say Nanda Maharaj didn't know Shastra Gyan, that's why he had bath. He had bath at Asur Kal. He had snan at Asur time. Aprad. If you say that, then it's you are doing Aprad at Aparat at lotus feet of Nand Maharaj. That's not, you shouldn't see this fault in Nand Maharaj. If you say why did he bath at that time, why did Nand Maharaj have bath at that time in Yamuna? So why did he take a bath at that time? So this is by the ichha of Yogmaya, by the desire of Yogmaya. Actually everything that happens, all the leelas that happens in Vrindavan are under the direction of Yogmaya. So why did Nand Maharaj have a snan at Ashura time? So when he got up at night, it's Bhagwan's ichha, because of the desire of Bhagwan, that he thought, oh, it's a Brahma Murti, Pratakal. So he thought it's Brahma Murti, so I'm going to Yamuna to have a snan, whatever kriyas. So this is it, to show the Leela. It's all arranged by Yogmaya. Even Vishwamacharya Thakur is saying, he said Nanda Maharaj he didn't know the Shastra Gyan. If somebody says he didn't know the Shastra Gyan, that's why he went to he had a bath in Yamuna at Ashura time. That's why Varun Deva kidnapped him, took him. That's not, we should not say that. We should not see any fault in Vrajvasis. Whatever. Everything that's happened in Vrindavan, Vrajvasa, is by the desire of Yogmaya, and then in other turn by desire of Bhagwan. Ade Yogmaya.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare